Alright, so I accidentally stopped the video, so this is part 2 of the wheel bearings. So now he's got it tight enough. That sound's going away, so he got it tight enough. Now he's putting the cotter pin in.
Did you get my tongue all hanging out? Oh, now, if you ain't gonna get my tongue all hanging out, you trying to, it just makes it go on there, don't you know? See how I wrapped it around that nut? Let's keep that nut from spinning. And then we just...
Did you re-grease it?
I told you this ain't full service. This is just checking it. See that it. Joy said he greased it about 8 months ago. That he just greased them. And
Alright. So now we're supposed to move over to the other side of the trailer. So yeah, we like our old vehicles, but this is my dad's trailer. He's having to move everything over. So there's one of our shepherds right there. That's Blade. He's our male. Love him to death. Love them to death. They're very protected dogs. Marley's down there in the pen. Let's say she's laying down. You can't see her because she's laying down.
she's waiting for that unsuspected.
We let them come outside and run around while we're doing stuff. My husband put the boards up around the trailer. That's about how much dirt we get to take down there to my dad's house. And then we got some, what's that kind of paper called? What's that kind of paper called that you put over it? That white paper? That plastic?
Oh, you're talking about Visqueen.
Yeah, he puts Visqueen on it, but he also got him some tarps.
I don't want to buy nobody's paint job.
He's very, very particular about doing things right, which that's not a bad thing. He always tries to make sure he has everything right. You know, if we're hauling something, he tries to put it down try to strap it down like it's supposed to be strapped down. There's the Axel. Hi, Axel, come here. Hi, buddy. Hi, baby. See, that's my little Axel. I call this my old man dog. I've had him for, like I said, 8 years, 9 years. He was born in 2013 and I got him in 2014, so I guess I've had him for 9 years now. No, yeah. Well, I got him in February of 2014, so.
We up under that axle. You wait there and see if we're under that axle.
He's trying to teach him that when you go up under a trailer, you go up under the axle of it.
Don't put your head under the handle.
You heard him? He said, I guess.
What do you mean? That round tube is under that round tube? Huh? It's still under it as it comes up?
Is it still under that round tube?
Huh?
Go back some. Thought we were doing this back tire first. That's why I sat way back here. Because on the other side, he done the back tire first, and then we went to the front tire. He thinks that's funny.
I did.
So we hadn't got us a real good name for our channel yet. It's what?
It's
Don't even do that. Look, we're country folks. Country folks. We also have a mule over there that we got to get running.
Don't talk about me like that.
That my dad gave us. Him and my mom upgraded, and it wasn't running. So we hope to work on that. But like I said, in this Louisiana heat, it's a lot to be working on stuff in this Louisiana heat. In fact, it's like 10 o'clock and it's, I don't even know.
Ooh. That one feels good. I don't believe I'm gonna mess with that one.
You said you were doing all of them. I don't even know how hot it is out here.
You want to tell you on your phone?
I can't look at my phone when I'm videoing, Michael.
Well, here, let me get my phone. It's educated.
He said it's all educated. Normally my watch tells me.
It says 85.
85 degrees at 10:20 in the morning. Next week it's supposed to be up over 100 out here. In Louisiana, when it gets hot, it also gets humid. It's really the humidity that kills us.
Y'all feel that breeze? Yeah, slow one, thank you.
He almost just hit me in the foot.
That's like saying you almost won. Trying to be a second place loser. First place loser, second place.
So he's just got a screwdriver going around, unloosening it.
I had that little lip I had to get down between that hub.
I'm not the best videoer. We'll get better. Eventually, I'm going to get him a tripod for when I'm not here so that he can put his phone on a tripod.
I like it.
So he can record himself, because this is something we hope to start doing. He does little projects when I'm not here. When I'm going to work, he does little projects. But I have a question, Michael.
I ain't got no
Just because I've never done anything like this, and other people may not know. So even though you got oil,
filling up that cap does not grease your wheel bearings.
no, I was gonna say, even though you got grease on it, you wipe the grease off. So how come you don't re-grease it?
Because it's got a washer that's behind the nut. For this grease to get hot enough to go into there, you done got catastrophic failure. Some people, they just more or less kind of put grease in the cap for a couple things. For one, it kind of gives their peace of mind that they ain't thought about it. For that grease to get hot enough to melt to run into them bearings, you're hot enough to be on fire already, or seasoned up. But sometimes the old timers, when they used to put grease in this, like when they greased the wagon wheels, and they hit a cap or somewhere to keep some grease, that did give them a little bit of grease. If those bearings were dry, they'd take and just stick their finger in there and pack them wheel bearings and give them a little bit of grease, try to make it in, limp it into the next town to try to get the supplies, parts they need to fix it.
No, but I mean, you're wiping the grease off of that.
Off of what?
Off of there.
Oh, they grease that nut on the outside, don't grease a thing.
Oh, okay. So you're not messing with the grease on the inside where the...
No.
Okay, so where the bearing is, there's actually still grease.
Yes.
Okay.
It should be if they grease the wheel bearings right, your grease should be, the axle, the spindle should have grease on it, and your bearing should be pre-lubed.
Okay. It was just a question, because that way people like me that don't know.
Well, that's just an opinion. I mean, everybody's got a different way of doing it, you know, and if you get the results done and you don't have a catastrophic failure, then you've done right.
Oh, this is his... Let me back up a little bit. That's his cotter pins that he got. It's 106 pack. Where'd you get them from?
About that little radish.
And then we also have some gum out. Why we got carbon choke cleaner and parts cleaner and parts cleaner. So
what was that, dear?
Yes, I'm the wife that questions 100 million things. Why are you doing it like this? Wayne, where's your phone? Michael, hand me your phone. Michael, hand me your phone.
Just a minute, man.
Oh,
I'm tired.
Wayne, hand me Michael's phone. My brother's calling. I sent him some videos and some pictures, and since I'm videoing, I'm calling off my husband's phone. Hey. Called. What you doing? I'm videoing Michael. We're changing cotter pins in Daddy's trailer.
Checking the slack in the bearings.
No, we're at the house. We're at the house working on his trailer. Just checking the slack and everything.
Well, the back right one was loose enough you could hear it plop.
He said the back right one was loose enough, and he's just changing the cotter pins as he puts everything back together. Yeah. Huh? Which one? What do you mean, what's wrong with it? Oh, okay.
What you doing?
Alright, we'll do that. Bye. Hey. You put a new solenoid and what on it? Okay. Okay. Bye. Boy, I'll tell you what, they found out my husband works on stuff and they try to get him lined out.
What they want me to do is done deal.
They want you to look at Daddy's old lawnmower, see why it won't crank. They already replaced the solenoid and replaced... He said, you'll have to ask Daddy about the key switch, but he's pretty sure he's changed that out too.
See, I get to do another video on that, too.
Yeah, they found out that my husband's a mechanics on stuff.
I ain't no mechanic.
Well, he mechanics on stuff.
And fix things. As a mechanic, they expect you to know it all.
Oh, that's true. he fixes things. And anyways, my dad got a brand new lawnmower, I guess, because this other one that he's had it so long that it's finally messed up. So we're gonna, I guess, look at that when we go down there too.
I won't be in that truck.
Huh?
I won't be in that truck.
So he's putting the old cotter pin back in.
Setting the preload on that bearing.
Oh.
And tighten the nut up. Spin it, make sure it's still there, and then you back up just a little bit, but you make sure you take the slack out, that you don't put the slack back in. So I done start backing up on the nut. First I tighten the nut down, which pulls the tire and the bearings up tight. Then you back off to where it runs free, and then you hit the line, you hold back up, but make sure you ain't done backed off enough that you got your slack back, so you don't hear no more slop in it. I'm hunting the hole, which is somewhere right in there. So when the pick up some paper towel, please. Let's see where you at. Somewhere in there, there's a hole there. Okay, so where you at, buddy? See, there's two. And these nuts are not real tight. I think we're somewhere right in there.
This is why sometimes you have to wipe the excess grease off.
You need to stop that. If not, you're gonna have a video